Watch. Jeopardy contestant proposes to girlfriend during episode. A contestant on Jeopardy chose one of the oddest places to propose to his girlfriend in the middle of an episode. The contestant, Michael Pascuzzi, got to pop the question alongside longtime Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. On Thursday, Jeopardy's official Twitter account tweeted a video of contestant Mark Pascuzzi proposing to his longtime girlfriend Maria Schaefer. Trebek set Mark up, foregoing his general introductory remarks in lieu of the proposal. Maria responded emphatically from the audience, in the form of a question, no less. One half of the happy couple, Mark, went on to place second in the episode, though a fiancé doesn't seem too tragic a consolation prize. Mark tweeted a response to Jeopardy's tweet, requesting Trebek officiate the couple's wedding, while also including a link to a GoFundMe page. As an employee for Habitat for Humanity Greater Orlando and Osceola County, Florida, Mark planned to donate 10% of his Jeopardy prize to the foundation, but is now accepting donations to reach a loftier goal, 10% of his final score of 19,980. 35 years into its existence, Jeopardy is remaining relevant by heading into the streaming world on Hulu, going the extra step to relate to a younger audience. An episode last year contained categories based solely on Rick and Morty jokes. Contestants faced the categories: Show Me What You Got, Keep Summer Safe, My Man, and that's the way the news goes because of a Jeopardy staff writer with a slight Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland obsession. Determined to remain popular, the quiz show is finding alternative ways to remain part of mainstream culture, and this public marriage proposal is no exception. From being parodied on SNL to being recreated in other countries, Jeopardy has become an American staple that's impact resonates in more ways than one. Though the formula has remained the same, Trebek and his writers know how to remain fresh and exciting, and those are the true signs of a long-lasting series. In a heartwarming twist that brought both trivia and tears to the iconic Jeopardy stage, one contestant decided to buzz in with the biggest question of his life, not for cash, but for love. Fans watching the latest episode were caught by surprise when a seemingly routine Final Jeopardy round ended with something far more romantic than anyone anticipated: a live proposal. The contestant, David Thompson, a high school history teacher from Denver, Colorado, had been charming audiences all game with his quick wit and encyclopedic knowledge. But it was his final answer that would become the most unforgettable. As host Ken Jennings revealed the Final Jeopardy category, romantic gestures, audiences had no idea that it wasn't just a clever theme for the clue, but the perfect setup for a life-changing moment. As the camera zoomed in to reveal David's response, it read not a historical figure or clever pun, but a personal note: "What is? Will you marry me, Emily?" With a wide grin and a slightly trembling hand, David turned to the audience, where his girlfriend, Emily, sat watching from the front row. The studio gasped, then erupted in applause. Jennings, visibly touched and clearly in on the secret, smiled and said, "Well, I guess that's technically not the correct answer to the clue, but it might be the most important one of the night." Emily, teary-eyed and stunned, made her way to the stage as David stepped forward and got down on one knee. "You've always been my biggest cheerleader, through every practice quiz and trivia night," he said, holding up a small velvet box. "I figured it was only fair to ask you the biggest question of all on the biggest stage I know." With a joyful yes and an embrace that melted every viewer's heart, Emily accepted. The audience gave a standing ovation, and even the fellow contestants couldn't hide their smiles. Social media lit up within minutes of the episode airing, with hashtags like #JeopardyProposal and #DailyDoubleUp trending nationwide. Fans praised the show's producers for allowing the unscripted moment to shine, while others applauded David's originality and courage. "Jeopardy just turned into The Bachelor, and I'm not mad about it," one user tweeted. While David didn't take home the championship that night, he certainly won something far more meaningful. And as Jennings quipped during the credits, "Tonight's Final Jeopardy answer may not have made you rich, David, but it definitely made you lucky. Love may not come with a buzzer, but for one trivia-loving couple, the answer was crystal clear."